Hello, beautiful souls. Is Daniela here? Right now, I'm sitting in my yoga room under the soft morning light. Looks like gonna rain for a bit today. That makes me really happy. And I want to tell you that this morning, while I was making the bed, I looked out the window and I saw the chickens scratching around the veggie patch, and my yoga mat is still warm from practice, and I just told myself I will just do a couple of minutes, but the magic started happening, so I stayed over an hour. And sometimes happen this, and other days I don't practice my physical yoga routine, but I try to meditate or write my journal or do anything. I really don't push myself much with that. And today I stayed lots of time in Shavasana and happy baby. Well, anyway, coming back, when I was making my bed, I looked outside and I had this big wave of gratitude hit me. This life I'm living today, what I'm seeing with my eyes and also with the eyes of my heart. This is the life that I used to only dream about one day. That people say, no, you don't gonna get that. You're dreaming too big. But look at me now, huh? I'm living it. It's my life. And also remembering when I was around 14 years old, I was a teenager and a Chilean girl from a little town in Chile called Ovalle. I used to watch MTV, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and listening to Avril Lavigne, Incubus, Alanis Morissette, Paramore. And I started dreaming of speaking English. I wanted to understand what they were singing, what they were saying. And I remember asking my English teachers many times about lyrics of the songs. I specifically remember when I asked her about the song Don't Tell Me by Avril Lavigne. And tell me in the comments if you also listening to those singers. Yeah, so always interesting in that, but it was just a dream, you know? And then life kept going, and I finished school and went to uni, and I picked a career business administration. I thought I wanna have money. I'm good in math. I'm good with numbers. I would like to have my own business one day. I don't know about what, but let's go for business administration. My family was super proud of me, and society was like, yeah, you're doing it right. So, yeah, fast forward about 8 years ago, I was living fast. I finished my business administration degree, and still living in the countryside, I decided to move to Santiago, the capital of Chile, because from a little girl was the dream going to the city and get the better, you know, like get the best of the best. Big city, big goals, moving fast, chasing success that didn't feel like mine, but back home people thought I was doing great. I was successful through the eyes of society, through the eyes of my family. But deep down, I was super disconnected. I was, living a heel life, making my nails, going to hairdresser, straightening my hair, using makeup. But then the universe stepped in me, and my angels helped me, but in a way that felt like a chaos at that time. The company I was working with didn't renew my contract, and I cried lots. I remember I was like in shock, walking through the streets, feeling like so ashamed. I was wondering how I'm going to explain this, how I'm gonna tell to my parents, what they gonna think. I was living with an auntie at that moment, and I didn't want to go home because I didn't know what to say, and I couldn't stop to cry. So I just went to a park and I sit on a bench and I asked myself, Daniela, what do you want from your heart? What do you want? And the answer was, I want to travel. I want to live in another country. I want to speak English. All right. So let's do it. And that was the beginning of the journey that brought me here to Australia, the country where I reside today, where I live, to this land, to this beautiful house I have, to this moment that my chickens are around, and I have 3 dogs, and I'm a yoga teacher, living in the countryside, how my heart likes, and that little girl inside me is so proud. If I just could tell her, hey Daniela, just wait 10 more years and you're gonna have your own house and your own garden, and you're gonna eat the food that you're growing, and you're gonna be a yoga teacher, and you're gonna do what you love, and you're gonna make money from there, and oh my gosh. Anyway, at that time I didn't know, so I was crying and I didn't know what to do. But after that, I took the decision to come to Australia, and I talked to my parents, and they were like, yes, please do it. So they were fine with my decision. I started to study English because you need an English test to come to Australia. So I was studying and reading books and still manifesting. I have been journaling since I was a little girl, manifesting, scripting, writing magic spells with my pen, and I would write things like, I live on the land, I grow my own food, I teach yoga from my heart, I feel peaceful when I wake up. Back then, none of that was true, not in the physical reality. But I felt it in my heart. I saw it with the eyes of my soul, of my heart. So I wrote it anyway, like it was already real. And now it is. I wake up to bird songs, the garden gives me the food and beauty, the chickens follow me around with my doggies, and I teach yoga to women, to Australian ladies who are also healing. I live in a beautiful house, exactly how I dream it one day, with big windows, lots of plants, and a hammock inside next to the window. And it's quiet, it's simple, it's real, and it's mine. It's my life. I'm sharing this because maybe you have craving something like that too. Not exactly the same, because we're all different, and you might love minty chocolate like other people. I hate it. And that's the beautiful thing about life, that we're so different, and that's all right. What makes me happy is so different than what makes you happy. But maybe you're craving alignment, a life where you can feel you, a life where your nervous system feels safe, where you feel connected to your body, to earth, to your intuition, to your heart, to that woman power. And you can feel like the queen of your life. And you don't need to move to the countryside to live your dream life like me, but you need to listen to your soul. You do need to listen to your heart and follow that heart. For me, it was space, nature, slowness. For you, it might be confidence, love, healing, or simply remembering how to breathe again. At any time of the day when I feel like I'm rushing, even I'm driving or doing my dishes, I take 3 deep breaths. We can do it now. You inhale through your nose And exhale through your mouth, doing that sound. And 2 more times. And the last one. Inhale nose. Exhale all the way out through your mouth. So, wherever you are on this journey, I just want you to know that it's possible, that your dream life is not silly. It's possible. It's true. It's true in the other reality, in the universe reality. It's just waiting for you to believe it and to start to manifest it. If you're walking the path of healing, manifesting, self-love, coming back home to yourself, I would love to walk with you. So subscribe if you feel called. This is just the beginning. I'm sharing more little voice notes like this, real stories, yoga, wisdom, manifestation tools, and loving reminders that you're so powerful, Queen. Until next time, keep trusting, keep breathing, and keep becoming. With love, Daniela.